May quorum na po tayo there, Gaudan. Would you like to start the meeting na po?
Thank you. Kindly please acknowledge the members present. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Again, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 76th online meeting of the ICT BACTO for 2025. And today is October 20, 2025. And we'd like to acknowledge the presence of the following DICT BACTO members: the Provisional Member and User, Director Antonio Edward E. Padre. Good morning, sir. And the Provisional Member, Director Carlo Paulo P. Marcia. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Thank you, sir. And the regular member, Director Dennis Morales. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And this meeting is being presided by the Vice Chairperson, Director June Vincent Manuel Caudan. With the majority of the BAC members present, the BAC Secretariat confirms the presence of a quorum. And we would like to inform everyone that pursuant to the management directive and in the interest of promoting transparency, this meeting will be broadcast live in compliance with Section 38 of Republic Act number 12009. The live stream will be made available in the official DICT YouTube page. Presented on the screen is our agenda for today. So we only have one agenda, and this is the Rebid conference for the managed services for the operations and maintenance of IP backbone network, and this is for the secondary bidding. And the approved budget for the contract is 48 million pesos. And the end user for this is the National Broadband Program with Director Antonio Edward E. Padre. And the target action for this is the bid clarifications and issuance of supplemental bid bulletins, if any. With the presented agenda, may we request for the approval, Mr. Vice Chair.
Mr. Vice Chair, if I may ask the end user who will be directly addressing the queries of the prospective bidders. End user. Who from the end user team? Thank you.
Morning. This is Christian Correction, so we will be addressing the queries from the perspective teams.
Okay, so ikaw, Christian. Okay, thank you. Motion to approve the agenda is so moved, Mr. Vice Chair. Salamat po.
Thank you.
Second, Mr. Vice Chair.
Okay.
With the approved agenda, Mr. Vice Chair, may we respectfully request to admit the prospective bidder, the technical working group, and other end user representatives who are in the waiting room.
Backsec, just to inform you, my condition of my internet service is actually not optimal right now. So I might be...
Okay, this is duly noted, Mr. Vice Chair. And for the information of everyone, we only have one prospective bidder today. This is TerraServe Technologies Incorporated. Apologies, we have two prospective bidder who registered today's Rebid conference, TerraServe and SecureLink. We would like, again, good morning, everyone. We would like, again, to inform that this meeting is recorded and it is broadcasted live in compliance with Section 38 of Republic Act number 12009. And this live stream will be made available in the official DICT YouTube page. With your permission, Mr. Chair, we would like to request the prospective bidders to kindly click the raise hand button. Once acknowledged, please state your full name and the company you are representing. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Darwin.
Morning, Sir, this is Darwin Jacinto from Transcend Technologies.
Thank you, sir. Other bidders po. How about po Mr. Marlo Kagawan?
Hi, ma'am. Sorry po. Yes, ma'am. Marlon Kagawan from Comclerk.
Thank you, sir. Are there any other bidders po who would like to introduce themselves po? How about po Miss Angelica Gomez? I guess that's all po from the prospective bidders. With the permission of the Vice Chairperson, we'll now proceed with the presentation.
We need to clarify who Ms. Gomez is.
Apologies, sir. Bago po pala siya dito sa back secretariat.
Okay. So, sino pa? Yun na lang. Mr. Jacinto's already identified himself. Mr. Kagawan. Wala nang iba. Si Miss Natividad. He's part of the DICT team. She's part of the DICT team. Tama?
Yes daw po, sir, from the end user.
Okay. For the record, the prospective bidders representing the respective companies are Mr. Kagawan and Mr. Jacinto. Sige, let's proceed with the permission of the good vice chair who's having connectivity problems. Dred, let's go.
Thank you, Director Carlo. So now we will proceed with the presentation of the project to be followed by the presentation or discussion of the end user of the technical specifications. From the back secretariat, Ms. Bridgel David will be the one presenting.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Mr. Vice Chair and other back members. The DICT now invites bids for the project with a bid reference number DICT BAC 2025-087, second rebid, with a project name of Managed Services for the Operations and Maintenance of IP Backbone Network, with an approved budget of contract of 48 million pesos. For the project details, the invitation to bid for the project was posted on October 11, 2025 on the following: PhilGEM's website, the ICT website, e-procurement website, and the ICT bulletin board. Invitation to observers for the private conference were duly sent to the following: Commission on Audit, Chief Information Officers Forum Foundation Incorporated, Institute of Electronics Engineers of the Philippines Incorporated, and Philippine Computer Society. Two companies, or prospective bidders who register for today's private conference: TerraSurf Technologies Incorporated, Secure Links Network and Technologies Incorporated. Right. With the points of discussion, we have the project details, house rules, schedule of activities, instruction to bidders, checklist of technical and financial documents, two-envelope system and proper sealing and markings, bid data sheet, technical specifications, forms, post-qualification documents, and reminders to bidders. For the house rules, everyone is encouraged to make clarifications, identify name and company before raising a question, limit questions to details of the procurement. for instructions to bidders, corrupt, fraudulent, collusive, and coercive practices, the procuring entity as well as the bidders and suppliers shall observe the highest standard of ethics during the procurement and execution of the contract. They or through an agent shall not engage in corrupt, fraudulent, collusive, coercive, and obstructive practices defined under RA 12009 or other integrity violations in competing for the project. Conflict of interest. All bidders found to have conflicting interest shall be disqualified to participate in the procurement agreement without prejudice to the imposition of appropriate administrative, civil, and criminal sanctions. All bidding documents shall be accompanied by an omnibus sworn statement of the bidder that is not related by consanguinity or affinity up to the third level to the whole procurement agent if engaged, the head of the project management office, the end user of implementing unit or any members of the bids and awards committee, technical working group, and back secretariat. The bidder shall also disclose the ultimate beneficial ownership of an entity. Failure to comply shall be a ground for the automatic disqualification of the bid in consonance with Section 59 of the IFR. For the eligible bidders, only bids of bidders found to be legally, technically, and financially capable will be evaluated. B. Foreign ownership so limited to those allowed under the rules may participate in this project. CGOs may be eligible to participate only if they can establish that they are legally and financially autonomous. They operate under commercial law and C are not attached agencies of the procuring entity. D. The bidder must have completed within a period of 5 years from the submission of the bid, unless a shorter period is indicated in the invitation to bid. And S. A single largest completed contract that is similar to the procurement project to be bid and whose value must be equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC, adjusted to the current prices using the Philippine Statistics Authority Consumer Price Indices. The bidder must submit a computation of its net and financial contracting capacity or NFCC, which must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid. Subcontracting is not allowed. For the clarification and amendment of bidding documents, requests for clarification should be formalized, addressed, and emailed to the back secretariat or back@dict.gov.ph and back.secretariat@dict.gov.ph. Deadline for the request for clarification is on October 25, 2025 at 4 p.m. Copies of the supplemental bid bulletins, if any, shall be posted at the PhilJobs website, the DICT website, and bulletin board at the DICT lobby. Language of bids. The eligibility requirements or statements, the bids, and all other documents to be submitted to the back must be in English. If the eligible bidders or statements, the bids, and all other documents submitted to the back are in foreign language, other than English, it must be accompanied by a translation of the documents in English. For contracting parties to the apostille convention, the document shall be authenticated through an apostille by the competent authority, as defined in Section 20.9.2 of the IRR, except the countries identified by the DFA that will still require legalization or red ribbon by the relevant embassy or consulate. For the documents comprising the bid, technical, and financial components, the technical documents, including the eligibility documents, PhilJobs certificate of registration, platinum membership, statement of SLCC, NFCC computation or committed line of credit, statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. If JVA or in the absence of a JVA, duly notarized statements from all potential JV partners, stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the event that the bid is successful, with security in the prescribed form and amount in accordance with ITB Clause 16 and validity period under ITB Clause 15. The technical specifications, which may include production or delivery schedule, manpower requirements, or after-sales service or parts if applicable. Omnibus sworn statement. and for foreign bidders claiming eligibility by reason of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos, a certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that the Filipinos are allowed to participate in their government procurement activities for the same item or product. And for financial documents, bid form which includes the bid price schedules in accordance with ITB Clause 13.1, and, if applicable, certificate of domestic preference in accordance with ITB Clause 25. For instructions to bidders, bid and payment currency, payment of the contract price shall be made in Philippine peso. Bid price is the proper form for goods offered from within the Philippines or goods offered from abroad indicating price schedule. Bid validity, bid shall remain valid for the period specific in the BDS, which shall not exceed 120 calendar days from the date of the opening of bids. Bid security, all bids must be accompanied by bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in the BDS. Format and signing of bid docs. Bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the appropriate forms provided in Section 8, Philippine bidding document related forms on or before the deadline specified in ITB Clause 19 in 2 separate sealed bid envelopes. Forms as mentioned in ITB Clause 17.1 must be completed without any alterations to their format. No substitute form shall be accepted. Each and every page of the bid form, including a price schedule under Section 8, shall be signed by the duly authorized representatives of the bidder. Failure to do so shall be a ground for the rejection of the bid. Any insertions, erasures, or overwriting shall be valid only if they are signed or initialed by the duly authorized representatives of the bidder. For the sealing and markings of bids, with indicated here, they must submit the bid with the technical component and financial component. For the technical component, it must be included the original copy, duplicate copy, and triplicate copy. And also for the financial component, they must submit the original copy, duplicate copy, and triplicate copy. And also they have to indicate the Department of Information and Communications Technologies from name of bidder in capital letters and address of bidder in capital letters, with the project name indicated also that managed services for the operations and maintenance of IP backbone network, with bid reference number DICT back-2025-087 second review. In capital letters, indicate the phrase "Do not open before November 4, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. For the copies, each bidder shall submit 1 original and 2 copies of the required documents. For the deadline of submission of bids, deadline for the submission of bids is on November 4, 2025, 12 noon, and opening of bids on November 4 at the same date, November 4, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Bid evaluation, reminding bidders to kindly break down all the costs of taxes pursuant to Section 61.2.2 IR of RA 12009, to wit, all bidders shall be required to include the cost of all taxes, such as but not limited to value-added tax, income tax, local taxes, and other fiscal levies and duties, which shall be itemized in the bid form and reflected in the details estimates. Such bids, including said taxes, shall be the basis for bid evaluation and comparison. Opening and preliminary examinations of bid. The manner of opening of the bids for goods shall depend on the award criterion to be adopted. Lowest calculated and responsive bid, or LCRB, the bank shall open the technical and financial proposals on the same day. For the bid data sheet, contracts similar to the project shall be installation, operation, and maintenance and management of IP networking systems, including its support facilities or any ICT infrastructure or telecommunications project, should have been completed with the last 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. Number 2, the bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts amounting 2,400,000 with a form of bid security, bank draft, or guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit or surety bond. For the post-qualification documents, the bidder within 5 calendar days from receipt of notice from the bank that it submitted the LCB shall submit all the eligibility documents supporting its PhilJob certificate of registration, platinum membership, its latest income and business tax returns filed for preceding quarter, which should not be earlier than two quarters from the date of submission, and receipt of bid and other appropriate licenses and permits required by law and stated in the BTS. For the forms, schedule of requirements, technical specifications, bid form, price schedule for goods offered from abroad, price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines, bid securing and declaration, omnibus sworn statement. Presented on the screen po, the forms, the bid form of procurement of goods, price schedule for goods. This one is from within the Philippines, from abroad, and bid securing declaration form, the omnibus sworn statement, and also schedule of requirements. And reminders to bidders, the clock at the DICT lobby using the Philippine Standard Time is the official reference time during submission and receipt of bids. A member of the back secretary will be assigned to receive the bid documents at the DICT lobby and shall stamp this as received. Bidders are reminded that entry inside the DICT premises is subject to the safety protocol in place and processing of payment for the bidding documents prior to the submission of the actual bid offer may take time. Presence in the DICT premises does not constitute submission on time, which shall refer to the actual handover of the bid proposal to the authorized personnel of the back secretariat. Request for clarification again should be formalized, addressed, and emailed to the back secretariat at back@dict.gov.ph and back.secretary@dict.gov.ph. The line for the request for clarification is on October 25, 2025 at 4 p.m. Copies of the supplemental bid bulletins, if any, shall be posted at the PhilJobs website, the DICT website, and bulletin board at the DICT lobby. For the common causes of ineligibility and disqualification, invalid PhilJobs PhilJobs certification and underlying supporting documents pursuant to Section 20.2.9.1 IR of RA 12009. All Class A eligibility documents indicated in Annex A of the PhilJobs registration certificate, platinum membership, must be current, valid, and updated at the time of bid submission. The failure by the prospective bidder to update his certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of his certificate until such time that all of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Thus, prospective bidders are required to update their PhilJobs registration certificates prior to the submission of their bids. Failure to attach the required supporting documents for the statement of single largest completed contract similar to the project to be bid, and failure to include all the mandatory provisions. Submission of unsigned documents, submission of audited financial statement without stamp receipt of the BIR. If an AFS was filed and paid through electronic filing and payment system, EFPS, there is no need for the stamp receipt of the BIR. Instead, bidders must submit their proof of AFS e-submission, such as BIR's email confirmation receipt of returns or documents with its filing reference number or transaction code. Failure to submit the bid securing declaration in the prescribed format attached in the bidding documents. Failure to submit bid securing declaration and omnibus sworn statement without a jurat as required in the form provided in the bidding documents pursuant to the latest rules on notarial practice. Failure to indicate compliance with the technical specifications and to attach proof of compliance if applicable. For submission of bids through courier service providers are reminded that the courier service personnel must submit the bid proposal to the personnel of the back secretariat division at the office address provided below. Bid submission or proposal left by the courier service personnel at the lobby guard or any other personnel or staff aside from the authorized back secretariat personnel will not be considered submitted. For purposes of bid open, the responsibility to ensure that the courier service personnel submits the bid proposal to the authorized back secretariat personnel is the sole responsibility of the prospective bidder. We'll also present po the e-procurement guide for the bidders who prefer to purchase through online po the bid documents.
Accessing the e-procurement website. Open any web browser and go the https://eprocurement.dict.gov.ph. Click the Sign Up button. Provide a valid email address. Create a password with at least 8 alphanumeric characters, 1 uppercase, a number, and a symbol. Repeat your password for confirmation. Tick the checkbox to agree to the terms and conditions. And click Create Account button. Open the email account that you provided during registration. Check your inbox and verify your account by following the instructions in the email. Click Activate Your Account button. Go back to the e-procurement system and enter your registered email address and password. Click Login button, and you will be redirected to the onboarding page. Input your personal information and click Next button. Input your company information and click Next button. Review the information you provided and click Confirm button. Once onboarded, you will be redirected to the homepage/dashboard. Select the procurement project you wish to participate in by clicking the View Complete Details button. Select the lot you wish to participate and click Participate in Bidding button. A confirmation modal will appear. Review the details, click the Confirm button, and you will be redirected to the payment window. Select your preferred payment method from the list and click Pay Now button. Print and save the receipt as proof of payment and for reference. You may also check your email to view your receipt. Click the Go Back to Merchant button. You will be redirected to the My Transactions page, where a list of your transactions will be displayed.
That's all for the back secretariat.
Thank you, Ms. David.
Dred, may mga, let's recognize the other prospective bidders that entered the Google Hangouts. Mr. Badiola, can you introduce yourself and the company you represent?
Yeah, good morning, sir. My name is Rainiel Badiola from Secure Links Network and Technology Incorporated po.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Filipinas, please. Mr. Roderick Filipinas, can you introduce yourself and the company you're representing?
Hello, good morning, Engineer Carlo. Roderick Filipinas po from Sungil Philippines Company.
Thank you. I'm not an engineer, but thank you for the compliment. It's okay. Secure Links, Miss Evangeline. Pardon me, I can't read your surname.
Yes, sir. This is Banji, sir, from Secure Links. Rodriguez, sir. Sorry.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez. Thank you. Dred, let's proceed.
Yes, thank you, Director Carlo. Considering that the bidding documents was posted in the PhilJIP's website and the DICT website, we would like to confirm if the prospective bidders have scrutinized the same document. And if so, with the permission of the presiding officer and the members of the BAF, we would like to dispense with the reading of the technical specifications, considering the documents were already posted at the PhilJIP's website and the ICT website.
To the representatives of the prospective bidders present in the online meeting, do you have any qualms about reading the technical specifications? Napadala na rin sa inyo yan. Okay. So silence means we can dispense with the reading of the text specs and we can head to the question and answer portion. Sige. Dred, let's proceed with the permission of the entire back. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Carlo. For the prospective bidders, if you have any queries or clarifications, kindly click the raise hand button for us to recognize po. Prospective bidders, are there no more questions po regarding this procurement?
Any questions or forever hold your peace? Anyway, Backsec, if they have any questions naman, they can write.
Mr. Vice Chair, one of our prospective leaders messaged us through the chat, and this is Mr. Darwin Jacinto. For trends, none for now. We'll just send via email for clarifications. Prospective bidders, may we confirm if there are no more questions po?
Marlo, you're recognized.
Mr. Gagawan, you are recognized po.
Hi, we have not yet registered as a bidder, but may I ask if the total budget of the project is 48 million?
That's right. Sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, noted. Thank you.
Mr. Badiola raised his hand first. We will acknowledge you later, Mr. Filipinas. Mr. Riniel Badiola.
No questions for now, ma'am. Sorry. We'll just send the clarification through email. Din po. Thank you, ma'am.
Noted, sir. Okay, sir. Mr. Roderick Filipinas, you are recognized.
Thank you po, ma'am. From Songil, Philippines po, no questions for now po. We will just send email for any clarification. Thank you po.
This is really noted, sir. Thank you. I think, Mr. Vice Chair, that's all from the prospective bidders.
Okay. Thank you, prospective bidders. I guess everything is clear, no. Anyway, you have time naman to write your comments if you do have any. The Backsec will give you some deadlines if you have any questions, further questions or comments, no. Backsec, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. So we will now be presenting again the final reminders to our prospective bidders. So this is the reminders to our prospective bidders. The request for clarifications should be formalized and addressed and emailed to the Back Secretariat official email, back@dict.gov.ph or backsec.secretariat@dict.gov.ph. And our deadline for the request for clarifications is on October 25 at 4 p.m. And copies of supplemental bid bulletins, if any, shall be posted at the PhilJEP's website, at the ICT website, and bulletin board at the ICT lobby. Mr. Chair, since there are no other matters relevant to this project and this conference, you may now conclude this meeting.
Director Carlo and Director Dennis.
No comments from
Yep.
my end, Mr. Vice Chair. Salamat po.
Okay. Can we conclude the meeting?
I move to adjourn this meeting, Mr. Vice Chair. I so move. Thank you.
Thank you for your
Second, Mr.
motion.
Vice Chair.
Thank you for your second, Director Dennis. Thank you, Director Carlo, Director Dennis, and to the end user. Maraming salamat back and to the of everyone here. Maraming salamat. This meeting is adjourned.